Hi, I'm Kristen Mascolo, and thank you for coming to my TED Talk on data analytics versus ethics. Public relations has evolved incredibly in the past 100 years that it has been functioning. One of the biggest turning points for public relations was the introduction of data analytics. For years, PR practitioners had to use arduous and complicated methods to perform basic key performance metrics. And no matter what PR practitioners would do to take these measurements, they could never be 100% accurate. Analytics has allowed public relations practitioners to measure key metrics, such as sentiment or intention, in a whole new way. This has truly changed the PR industry into a strategic industry and has eliminated a good portion of the guessing game. PR firms are now able to provide much more targeted campaigns, thus increasing the value of a firm's work exponentially. We as students hear it all the time that analytics is the future of all of our industries. We often take classes in different types of analytics, and every public relations project seems to require the same analytics. As each public relations student at Newhouse knows, we are also required to take an ethics class with Professor Meath. This class is primarily concerned with pushing students to think outside of the box when it comes to ethics dilemmas that we may face as public relations practitioners in the future. As analytics becomes an indispensable part of our daily vocabulary, with it comes a sometimes heated debate. People are passionate about protecting privacy rights, and often analytics creeps up on that fine line between really good data and ethically iffy. Analytics is nothing new, but through technological advances and widespread access to easy-to-use tools, the concept has popped up into many of our day-to-day activities, from web analytics to fraud to risk analytics to market optimization. Big data has enhanced many industries. Actually, if you were to open your iPhone's app settings right now and randomly choose any app, there's a good chance that when you agree to the terms and conditions, you agree to let that app collect data on you and where you're going and what you're clicking. Don Harder, director of the MS in Analytics for the Whitman School of Management, took this analytics debate and broke it down one step further. He told me, looking deeper, this debate boils down to something simple: the value of privacy versus the value of efficiency. We might be able to guess what side businesses are usually on, and if you want to get deep, think about what side the government is on. How does all of this tie into public relations? The quick answer: in every possible way. Everything from strategy management to campaigns to return on investment is impacted by data analytics, and it stems from both the client side and the agency side. Paying for public relations management isn't always top of mind for every brand, and when they do pay for an agency's professional insight, they expect the highest ROIs possible. On the agency side, these consultants want to keep their clients coming back cycle after cycle, so they strive to protect and present the best work possible. So why wouldn't an agency enact analytics? Critical issues around this topic really circle on how far PR practitioners will go in their analytics without crossing any ethical lines. In addition, many skeptics think data analytics is ultimately harmful. But there are many cases that prove its value. By using analytics to produce smarter campaigns, PR firms are bringing brands to the next level to forge never-before-seen levels of human relationship with consumers. For years, public relations firms were lagging the analytics portion of their work. Even now, only a few firms have a dedicated analytics department, like the W2O Group or Edelman. However, as pointed out by Allison Hugley, the president of measurement and analytics at Weber Shandwick, PR still has a long way to go. In fact, there are a few hurdles that Hugley notes must be tackled in order for PR to propel forward into the analytics industry. First and foremost, it's important for public relations professionals to look at data differently. Currently, firms use data to look backwards. Instead, they should be using this data to understand current and potential future behavior. This will allow them to upgrade campaigns in real time, thus producing better results for the next client. Next, measurement isn't just for the clients. Agencies should take measures to integrate data into their own organizations. This will allow for a more holistic approach to solving problems that the client may be facing. And finally, Hugley suggests that firms need to make data more accessible to all employees. Not every PR practitioner has a degree in statistics or data science, so reading analytics can seem like a daunting task. However, by investing in software that makes data readable and easy to access, employees will be empowered to understand and use analytics tools in their day-to-day work. The W2O Group is actually quite unique. They're one of the only firms that puts analytics at the forefront of all of its client work. They use data to expedite the track to insight. Thus, they save their clients time and money. Many agencies go over budget spending money on mass paid advertising towards the end of a campaign when they are desperately trying to reach an audience they had promised, but just didn't reach. W2O Group, however, claims that they consistently perform to the budget because of their consistent use of analytics. Analytics keep their clients coming back time after time. After a campaign, analytics can be an incredible tool to show clients exactly how their money was spent and what outcomes the agency accomplished with it. Analytics provides the client with knowledge, and it is well known that knowledge truly is power, especially in the aggressive business world we currently work in. At this point in the business world today, it's impertinent for public relations firms to integrate data however they can. In a hurried rush to catch up to the marketplace, though, public relations firms need to stay diligent in their efforts to remain ethical. Thank you so much for listening to my TED Talk. As you head into the world of public relations, I hope that you always keep ethics top of mind, whether working with data analytics or any of the other topics within the industry.